Hi, welcome to another Terrainify video. Today I'm going to show you how to paint the ruined statue head in a basic gray theme. This theme is pretty fast, easy, and straightforward, but it'll produce pretty good looking results, and it'll allow you to get this terrain piece and other ones you paint using these techniques onto your game table pretty quickly. So this is a pretty straightforward technique. It's a base coat followed by 2 layers of dry brushing. As you can see here, I've already base coated the model in black, and I use a spray can. You can use a spray can, airbrush, or a regular brush, whatever works. Just make sure you do a solid, even coat over the entire model, and then wait for it to dry thoroughly before you start dry brushing. Next, I'm going to dry brush 2 layers of gray onto the model. The first one is a medium to dark gray. I'm using charcoal from Anita's acrylic paint for this. So I'm loading a little bit of paint onto the brush, and then I'm wiping off most of it onto the paper towel. And the idea is to remove most of the liquid from the paint and leave it very pigment heavy. And now I'm going to start using a dusting motion to paint the piece. And I'm applying this layer of dry brushing pretty heavily. As you can see, it's going from being solid black to looking gray. Now note that although I'm painting the entire model, I'm avoiding getting a large amount of paint in the deep recesses. So the point of dry brushing is to focus on the raised surfaces and details and to leave the more recessed areas of the model darker. Something important when you dry brush is to make sure that you rotate the model and make sure you get it from all different angles. Especially on a piece like this, there's a lot of detail in areas that can be easy to miss. Once the first layer of dry brushing is dry, which actually shouldn't take long because, again, the paint is pigment heavy and most of the liquid has been removed, you can go on to the next layer. And this is just a lighter shade of gray. And in this case, I'm using Rainy Day Gray by Anita's. Now, something to remember is that you don't have to use the exact paints I'm using. For the first layer of dry brushing, you want a medium to dark gray. And then for the second layer, you want a gray that's noticeably lighter than the first one. And I'm just repeating the process. Load some paint, wipe the brush off on the paper towel to remove most of the liquid, and use a dusting motion over the entire piece. And again, I'm avoiding getting into the deeper recesses, and I'm actually covering a slightly smaller area because for the second layer of highlighting, I just want to hit more of the higher parts of the model. Okay, I've gone over the entire model with the second layer of gray, and that's all there is to it. And there you have it, the basic gray theme. If you're interested in getting a physical copy of this piece or files so that you can print your own, links are in the description below. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.